Today, when going over order of operations, we're just working on practicing, and I've given you some of the more difficult types of problems that you're going to see. You're going to see exponents, brackets, braces, parentheses, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, everything. Before we get into it, I want you to remember that we have our 3 steps. Start with your groups. Do you see any brackets, braces, or parentheses? Then go to exponents. Then multiplication or division. It's whichever one comes first, guys. And then the same way with step 4, it's addition or subtraction, whichever one comes first. So what I like to do is look at the problem and I look for my group. Step 1, do I see any brackets, braces, or parentheses? I do see some brackets and I see some parentheses. I start with my brackets. Just as a little side note, I like to think about my braces. That's like my book. I like to think of my brackets. This is like my chapter. And I like to see my parentheses kind of like my words. So if I can, I'm going to start with my words. I'm going to start with my parentheses. So once in my bracket, I look and say, okay, do I see any groups in there? I do. I see 6 plus 2 in parentheses. So I'm going to underline it, and I'm only going to do that step. 6 plus 2 is 8. I cross out what I just did, and I bring every single thing else down. I didn't do anything with my 72 or my division. I still have some work to do in my brackets. I didn't do anything with my 32 or my minus or my times 3, and I need my bracket at the end. So I'll start back over. Steps 1 is my groups. Do I see any groups? Yes, I still have my brackets, and looking inside my brackets, I see 32 minus 8 times 3. 8 times 3 comes first in my steps. It comes before addition and subtraction at least. 8 times 3 is 24. I cross out what I did. I bring everything else down that I haven't worked with. And then I'm on to my next thing. Kinda, because I still have my group there. I still have my braces, or brackets, excuse me. I have 32 minus 24. 32 minus 24 is 8. I've done everything I can within that bracket. I bring down everything else, and I'm left with the problem of 72 divided by 8. That's it. Doesn't really matter my order because I only have one operation left. 72 divided by 8 is 9, and then I'm done. And like you've seen in the other videos, it kind of ends up looking like a Dorito chip, where my point down here is going to have my final answer. We'll work through another one, even a little bit more tricky because you have brackets, braces, and parentheses. So I'm going to look for my chapter. Look for my book. Here's my book because I'm in step 1, my groups. Look for my chapters. I see a chapter. And once I'm in here, I'm looking for my words. Do I see any parentheses? I do. I see 9 plus 5, which is 14. I cross out everything I didn't use. I rewrite it down. 4 times 9 plus 14. And what do I get? Oh, my mistake, guys. Let me go back a little bit. That wasn't supposed to be a plus. That was supposed to be a minus. My mistake. We'll get back to it, though. 9 minus 5 is 4. Thought I saw an issue. So write down everything I haven't used. 4 times 4, bracket, plus 2 cubed, brace, divided by 6. So now I'm looking. I say, okay, do I have any more groups? I do. I see my braces. I look at my braces. I see brackets, but I don't see any parentheses. So I'm just in my brackets. I see 4 times 4, which is 16. I cross out. I have nothing left in those brackets, so I'm just left with my braces. Plus 2 cubed divided by 6. I'm looking inside my braces. What do I do first? Do I do my addition or do I do my exponents? Well, pretty obviously I do my exponents. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Cross it out. Write everything else that I have not used. That was kind of an ugly brace, but we'll get past that. I'm still technically in my grouping stages, guys, because I still have my brace. In my brace, I see 16 plus 8, which is 24. Cross out what I just did and bring everything else down, and I'm left with my final problem, which is 24 divided by 6, which is 4. Once again, it's going to kind of look like a Dorito chip, where the point is going to be my answer. So hopefully this helped out. These are two of the harder kinds of problems you're going to see whenever you get to order of operations, especially for 5th grade, even some in 6th grade. So if you can do this, you are in good hands.